cold now. They was hot then, now they cold.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's Philadelphia Eagles, and it comes your way next.
To fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Coming up, we got a good matchup in attack. The Houston Texans taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he'll be Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Hurts. Before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Well, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. That was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never get those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. So out come the Texans in great starting field position. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have.
Singletary loses it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get a roll. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Stroud looking to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Play action. Stroud now. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here goes Stroud again. And that'll be incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down, even though he's still in the pocket. He had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Stroud now on second down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud on 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. One of the tight ends. Pierce is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Singletary is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Burt sets up to throw it. And he is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up, and the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Stroud over the middle. He gets it to Collins. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Texans.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the goal line, 3rd down, here's Stroud. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st. Swift going to try up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. He's giving me the evil eye, folks. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this off to Swift. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Well, it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. 2nd down and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 2 yards. 2 yards. yards out. And the Eagles are once again back in front. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of holding back for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at about the 28. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They thought he can win every battle.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletion?
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And facing a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now throwing on 3rd down. Defense stands tall in coverage. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along. But their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Wants a shuffle pass, and it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Down to the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 56 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from the wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Elliott good with a PAT. 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now out comes Houston. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Texans.
On first down, here's Stroud. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Singletary here running out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time. It'll be a third and long situation coming up. Here's Stroud. Got a man. It's Brown. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he called it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one complete to Smith. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Hurts throw there, taken in by Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Julio Jones from 4 yards out. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So they drive 7 plays in length. And it culminates in a Julio Jones touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stroud to throw it. Throw over the middle. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
We've got plenty of weather here today. We've got some snow going on, and they've come out of a dome. And there have been 2 ways of getting ready for this. Some have said, don't worry about the weather. Just practice in your normal conditions and handle it on game day. And others have said, find some weather, find some conditions somewhere, and try and get ready. What do you think?
Well, whatever the preparation there, the snow causing the fumble. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in-route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Hurts. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down with ease as they'll wind up getting 9 there on 4th and 5. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. From the gun, here's Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts as the 1st half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the 1st half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. Now the Texans will burn the 1st of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a quick 6 TD. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this 1st half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, How about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man for 5 minutes. He knocks another one through and touched in the lead. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand-new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. The Eagles were led in the first half by their dynamic quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He threw 2 touchdown passes, and he ran for 2 more. He did it all, as his guys were putting up points in bunches. You'd have to imagine, given the snowy condition, lots to talk about at halftime for these 2 coaching staffs. Plenty of decisions to be made for this second half for sure. And for the call, we hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. The bottom line is it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now here's Stroud on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Again, it's Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on first down. Option right, here's Stroud. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard.
Stroud looking to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 51 yards. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Texans 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Hurts. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Here now a 3rd down and 8. They'll look to throw here. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. On 1st down, Hurts. Flushed out right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Play action. Here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4th.
That coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Flush to his right. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Complete to Zacchaeus. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Malik Collins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goddard. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. What you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they
intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Zach Cunningham with a pick. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he will slide down with a good gain. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. He'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line.
First down, Houston.
Stroud off the play fake. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Again, 11 on the play. And the Texans first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 53 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
7-yard line.
Now Stroud. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
9-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. And Stroud now to throw. Touchdown, Texans! Dare Ogunbowale. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans get a bit closer. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Boston Scott, he might score. He will score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them from the end zone. Just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most, the one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. In there to drop it for the loss, linebacker Nakobe Dean, an outstanding play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Over the middle here to Brown.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Stroud sets up the play action. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Fights off the defender. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Throwing is Hurts. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Flushed out right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Looking here for Smith downfield. It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw. And this one complete to Smith. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectation.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all because when you look at this offensive unit, they're loaded across the board here.
And he's in. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This uses motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. First and 10, it's Stroud. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
At the Eagles' 46-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 5. First down, Houston.
Stroud now on first and 10.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down.
Stroud to the air on first and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Second down in the yard. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Not enough there for first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at third and 1. Third and 1, Stroud. And it is caught. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Stroud. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. Stroud looking to throw. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz from a yard out. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now Hurts looking to change the play. They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A big play there for Philly. 56 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Swift trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Swift again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Eagles have got it on cruise control. Elliott good with a big inside. This one was once he gets added onto that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Back to throw. Stroud. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. It's a pickup of 6.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now they'll face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, it's Drew. And that will be incomplete as well. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. May hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. It's Devontae Smith and the Eagles ready to go on offense. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
the yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the out is. Do they want to put more points on the board before the final go?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You taking care of business? Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for Smith, and once again, he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this will be caught. And the coverage continues. Gets another touchdown. And not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. Maybe some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Guys with his talent and pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Third and 19. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is incomplete.
You expect to see a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to